Hey, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another small episode of Lunch with the Shark. Money is not about finances, it's about emotions. So I have a story for you guys. There was upon a time in October of 2014 when a couple went into a New York restaurant to have dinner. They sat down, they ordered, they enjoyed their evening, and when the check came, the gentleman presented his credit card. And guess what? The waiter came back and whispered to his ear, "Mr. President, your credit card was declined." Immediately, Michelle pulled out her credit card as Barack Obama was trying to explain to the waiter, "I really think I pay my bills on time, but I'll have to check with the Secret Service." Haven't you ever experienced this and you immediately try to tell the retailer, the waiter, everyone, "I do have money, I do pay my bills on time, and I do everything correctly"? How do you feel when you realize you are down to your last penny? You experience fear, panic, depression, even anger. So today, we're going to talk about a tool that is going to help you avoid those feelings. And we are going to talk about how to prepare a really simple budget. Okay? So what's a budget? A budget is a detailed plan that outlines where you're going to spend your money monthly or annually. Okay? So this can be done for your business and personal monies, okay? You give every dollar a job. Based on that, you are going to allocate your business income, your funds, and then you're going to spend or reduce your monies, okay? I realized that having a budget actually removes that emotion behind that finances by making it black and white. If there's black and white, emotions are not involved. Okay? So let's talk about how can it be helpful to have a budget in our business? Okay? It helps you forecast the money that you expect to earn. Okay? So remember last time we spoke about having two checking accounts, one for all your revenue, your income. So that's what you're going to earn. And then we also spoke about having another separate checking account, which is your operating account, which is all your expenses. So you plan where you're going to spend that revenue. Okay? So you move money from your checking account from a revenue to your expense account, operating account. Okay? Also, a budget is going to help you be successful on building an emergency fund, meaning that from the bottom line, from the difference between your income and your expenses, okay, you're not going to pay yourself. You're going to separate a little bit for an emergency fund, for a rainy day. And then another way that a budget is going to help you, it's going to see the difference between what you planned, which is the budget, and the reality, which are your bank accounts, if you don't have financial statements nor accounting. So what makes a good bad budget? The first thing is you're going to estimate your revenue. Our recommendation is that if you're starting a business or you have already an ongoing business, you do a budget every year before the year starts. Okay? So we're going to start with our income from the beginning. Okay? We have no information, no historical data. Please be realistic, okay? Budgets are included in our business plans, okay? I've seen hundreds of business plans where the first year of operation, we're gonna recover our investment plus 100% or 200% or 300% that investment. It's not realistic. Be realistic, okay? So if it's your first year in business, be realistic based on your industry. Income, revenue. What do you expect to bring into your business every month? And it's not what you expect to invoice, okay? It's what it's incoming to your business account, to your funding account. So we're gonna do month 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth for the 12 and the total, which is a year. Then we're going to consider our fixed costs. What are fixed costs? Fixed costs, it's everything that you know that you have to pay every single month. For instance, rent, cell phone, internet. Every single expense that you know that you need to operate your business. We're talking about a budget for your business, okay? Everything that you know that you're gonna need to operate your business. Every single software, every single monthly subscription, your coaches, your accountants, your attorneys, everything that you need on a monthly basis that you know that it's going to be coming month after month. Then you're going to allocate your variables. Okay? This is what I don't know the exact amount. For instance, my electric bill, I don't know how much it's going to be, but I know that it fluctuates between maybe $50 to $150. So I do the average, or I utilize the highest amount, $150. Okay? So I do it, and I go and do a list like this. Use a spreadsheet. They're free online. If you have a Microsoft Office, use the Excel, Google, whatever. Piece of paper like I'm doing here. Do this, okay? Then you're going to go and use and allocate money for the one times. This is your startup cost, your research and development, your attorney, things that you're gonna pay only once a year, okay? And then a simple subtraction gives us our monthly and our yearly profit. Income minus the adding all the expenses gives me my profit, okay? So this is how much I can take actually home. I can actually pay myself, okay? In your variable costs, be very aware of your labor, independent contractors, okay? So this is how we prepare a budget. There's different industries out there, okay? If you're a seasonal business, let's say that you're a coach and you do not sell online, but you do live events. You do live events every 3 months. So your influx of cash, your income, is gonna be every 3 months, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna project, okay? You're gonna consider the influx of cash on month 3, month 6, month 9, month 12, okay? And because you're gonna see a lot of money in your bank account, don't spend it. Remember that you have to allocate to pay your fixed costs, your variable costs, your one-time fees, your profit, yourself, and so on. E-commerce, allocate for shipping, okay? If you're an inventory based, if you're a wholesaler and your manufacturer only produces 3 times a year, same thing, allocate for that purchases. If you are a custom order business, okay, consider a lot of labor because you need a lot of labor. Startups, consider accountants, consider attorneys, consider trademarks, consider everything that is necessary. Do research, do your due diligence so you can be as accurate and as close to reality, okay? We all know that it's easier said than done, okay? You don't need to do this on your own. You have partners. You have partners in us, okay? This is not an easy task, but let me tell you one thing. If you do this every year or before you start your business, you are creating a blueprint to success, okay? You're gonna know exactly how much you need to bring in, okay, up here to be successful at the end of the year, okay? Even consider how much do you want in profit. Let's say that I am quitting my job and I'm making $100,000 a year in my current job. Well, consider on your fixed cost, your salary of $100,000 over the year. Okay, so that's going to tell you how much you need to go out and bring into your business. Don't do it on your own. Okay. Also, at the end of the year, we're going to compare this worksheet with your actual numbers. Your actual numbers are going to be either on your accounting system, which I hope it is, or we're going to utilize your two bank accounts, your two checking accounts, okay? So that's going to be very easy. What's going to tell us the reality versus what you thought it was going to be. It's going to help us plan for the following years. Meaning, let's say that I invested, I like the word invest better than spend, $100 a month in advertising. But that advertising didn't bring me any revenue. Well, what we need to do is we need to tweak advertising. Don't just go out and eliminate costs just because, oh, I can do it on my own or I can do it without it. Sometimes cutting costs, it's more expensive than the actual cost reduction, okay? So if you guys have any question, you guys have a partner in us. We can help you. Visit our website, yourcashflowpartners.com, so you can schedule a free consultation with us. We can help you. We can give you a template of how to do your budget. We can actually talk to you about the two business checking accounts or any issue that you're facing right now in your startup or in your business. So visit us at yourcashflowpartners.com, and we'll see you next week.